Okay. We've got Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, how are you doing? I am Cody, your conscious soul reader. If you are brand new, welcome to my channel. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. We're going to do Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're whipping through them. I've done 3 today. Whipping through them. Yeah, getting the information out there. So this is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We're going to do singles first. And then if you are in a partnership, relationship, situationship, what have you, we will do that during the second half. If you're having issues in your partnership, we will look at that during the second half of the reading. First half of the reading is going to be for singles. If you are single and you are open to a relationship or something coming in, let's check and see what could be going on with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers, of course, switch that energy around as needed. We are not going to force anything to fit. If it does not resonate, please do not try to make it fit into your world. Check your other placements to put together a pretty good depiction of what could be going on with you for the month of June. I know I'm late, better late than never. We are wrapping it up. I've had a lot of technical difficulties, but I am working through every single one of them with vigor and tenacity and a big old can of whoop ass. Taking names, kicking butt. All right. No matter what, I am going to get this thing on lock here within about, less than 20 days. I have a lot of solidification coming. We've got a schedule coming up, lots more changes coming in as I continue to grow and evolve. Very Capricorn, right? You would think I have something in my chart, but alas, I only have a Capricorn moon mom, a Capricorn nephew. I heard it is a very rare sign, so much love to each and every one of you. My nephew's Capricorn, and he's got green eyes. Rare, super rare. All right, here we go. Capricorn singles. If you are single and you are looking for allowing in, open to partnership, connection, love, let's see what could be going on. What's that you position for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you're interested in a personal reading, all that information is in the description box of this video. We got the Justice card coming out. Very balanced approach. Oof. I just felt like pulling 2 more. I usually go off the bottom. Very balanced approach indeed. When it comes to that next big thing, there's more balance with the Temperance card. Temperance, Justice, King of Pentacles. 6 of Wands says success, victory, or nothing, right? This is like victory or bust, basically. With the Temperance card coming out and the Justice card coming out, you may be getting a ton of attention right now. There could be a lot of focus on you, but you're not in a rush. You're not in a rush at all. 6 of Wands, lots of attention, lots of focus. You could be out in the limelight a lot. Some of you could have a very public persona about your lifestyle. You could be out in public a lot, but you're not in a rush at all. This is super calm, very serene, very even approach here, coming out with that Justice card. Very good. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, could be dealing with a Libra. Yeah. So balanced. There's another balance card. And this is opportunity, slow and steady as she goes. You know, there is a common theme happening right now. Not a lot of signs are rushing into a lot of things. I've been preaching this a lot myself about, that 3-month rule. Getting to know somebody for 3 months before you ever even exchange energy. And I mean like kissing. And I mean like, hugging. And I mean like getting intimate with somebody. Like really developing a connection prior to deciding whether or not to add that in. How old-fashioned, but how lasting, how genuine, how pure, how intentional, right? Okay. What crosses or complements Capricorn? My single Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What crosses or complements? Just look at that Capricorn card showing up. What crosses or complements? My beautiful Capricorn placements. Crosses or complements? Okay. Yep. Okay. So seeing as how there is a lot of focus on you and there is a lot of attention on you, it does feel as if you might be feeling some pressure. You could be feeling some pressure, but you're not budging. You're not budging in the face of pressure, even though there could be a lot of people asking you, um, what are your plans? What's going on with you? Are you single? Are you available? Do you want to maybe go out? Are you into this? Are you into that? Lots and lots of focus. Lots and lots of focus. But you're just kind of, maybe giving very short answers, maybe giving, a nice, yeah, we'll see. I was planning on going out, letting somebody know, but not really committing to plans. Just if I bump into you, I bump into you. Keeping it casual, super casual. Okay. What's the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved, Capricorn? Best that can be achieved. This deck is lit. This is my second deck ever. Okay. Very Capricorn indeed. Holding back, right? Taking your time, getting to know somebody to build up the connection. This is guarded and protected indeed. Taking your time to let opportunity present itself, not chasing opportunity. You're not chasing opportunity. Even if somebody is coming at you with full intention of wanting your attention, of wanting you to know that they have interest in you, you're still very, very protected, very guarded, very comfortable being single. Very comfortable being single, almost to the point of, making it known. That Knight of Wands, they get a bad rap, right? This is that player. They just want, that lust energy. Not always the case. This is somebody who says, I'm not really into anything serious. I am very, very okay being single until something feels like a vibrational match, until it feels like something worth making an effort of getting more serious, more information, more knowledge about somebody. Taking your time, not in a rush. No big deal. Very okay. You're very okay being single, but you're open. You're open. You're good with it, but not that open. Not that open. You're not just like, oh, bleeding hearts unite, which, I love Capricorns. I'm a Cancer sun, and Capricorn is opposite of Cancer on the astrology wheel. So we are sister signs. Sister signs, you and I. That sister sign energy for Capricorn is a very grounded, no nonsense, not emotional, a loving, compassionate, very conscious sign, but not overly emotional. Everything Capricorn isn't, Cancer is. Everything Cancer isn't, Capricorn is. That's kind of the balance of it, of being at the opposite sign of the astrological chart, interestingly enough. So I do see this being the correct approach for a Capricorn about, open to it, but not chasing it. Allowing opportunity, but not diving all the way in. Okay. And again, depends on the rest of the chart, depends on the rest of the placements, depends on the level of healing. All that absolutely has something to do with it. We can't blanket everybody into you're a Capricorn, you're a Cancer, you're a Sagittarius, you're a Scorpio, because we're so much more. We are so much more. I don't know if you've ever looked up your birth or natal chart, but it's a lot. There are many, many, many things in there. You don't have to be an astrological genius to understand most of it. It's basically energy. You can get the gist of it. But that energy for Capricorn says, I ain't rushing into nothing. I'm perfectly happy being single, but if something aligns, we will happily see where it goes. If it's worth the effort. Seven of Wands is you kind of standing up for that right to be able to, keep your boundaries up. Keep your boundaries up while you get to know somebody. What's the foundation? Foundation. Ten of Swords with the Four of Wands. Not in a rush for that settle down stuff. Strength card. Chariot. The Empress taming the beast. The Emperor driving the car. This is slow energy. You are not very emotionally invested right away. You're not in a rush of thinking that, oh, my biological clock. Society says I got to be, in a relationship by the time I'm 30 and having children by the time I'm 35, right? You're not going by the societal clock. You don't really care. It's not your thing. It's not your thing. You know that the road to success is dealt in patience and building and understanding how connections genuinely last. Okay, where were we? Visons. Okay. I like it. What's that past energy for Capricorn? Past energy. So you don't really, invest a whole lot of overthinking into any situation. You don't really lose a whole lot of sleep when it comes to your connections and partnerships because you look at it in a very no nonsense type of approach. You're not really about the drama. You're not really about overly exerting yourself and getting all super involved with the things that don't matter, the things that really don't really stand, that long-term type of effect with you. This is that type of thinking, like if it doesn't matter in 5 years from now, don't spend more than 5 minutes on it right now. This is kind of that approach of what I'm getting back here. 7 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Taking your time, really understanding what it takes to build a genuine connection. Ace of Cups, really understanding. This has kind of been the way you are all along. You're not really about that overthinking type of approach. You're very grounded, very methodical. What's that future outcome? Future outcome for Capricorn? Super Capricorn indeed. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so you understand that the opportunity will be there. And this is nothing that you have to go and chase. But I'm not calling you, cold-hearted and completely blocked off to all possibilities. You will go after what you find viable, worth the investment. When you see something hopeful, when you see something worth the investment, this is how you direct yourself. This is where you go after what it is you want. And you know how to get it. I've got that hermit energy back here. Watching, looking, waiting, building slowly for the worthy acquisition. I'm speaking Capricorn. I'm speaking business to you. I'm speaking monetary value, because it is. When you're thinking of a merger of two individual people, this is basically like merging 2 corporations, and it takes time. This is why I preach the 3-month rule about building the connection prior to adding intimacy, really getting to know somebody on a friend level, and then deciding whether or not there's more to get to know, right? Do we go even further than this? How much more do I want to get to know you? How much more do we have in common? How much more is there to build upon? And then once you have all these familiarities and you develop a friendship and you develop the bond and you develop the fact that you know about this person, y'all have maybe had a few tense conversations and you work through them well without issue, this becomes layers that you're building to the connection. This invites in opportunity for intimacy. Then you decide whether or not to add intimacy. This takes time. This is not something that can be done on a timeline, on a schedule. 3 days, 3 weeks, all of this. When you're getting to know somebody, this is why companies do the 3-month rule, 90-day probationary period, and then you can accrue benefits, right? For top security clearance companies, it's 6 months or more, right? So sometimes some people will make you need to know a little bit more about them. You really need to trust your gut feelings and kind of go with that guide inside. letting you know, maybe we need to take a little bit more time with this one, or maybe we need to keep them at arm's length for a little bit longer. And maybe there is just a cross in, your situation, their situation. There could be circumstances that arise, anything goes, but life and people and things and connections and healing and trauma. I mean, this is a lot to unpack when you're getting to know somebody. And when you want to invest in somebody for that long term, this is nothing we can just snap and run into, 3 days and then we kiss. And then, and none of this games of, going back and forth. It's intentional. This is intentional of really investing of yourself for a period of time, committing to this duration of time to get to know somebody, then deciding whether or not to add it to the sea. This is why these feet are firmly planted on the ground here. It's very grounded. It's very grounded, very solid, firm footing to build upon. That's what the Four of Pentacles does. They build upon. Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles, right? Building, growth. Cool, good, healthy, love it. I see you all not really going for that feeling. I see you guys kind of laughing at the societal timeline, as I like to call it. I'm glad you're doing so. If you're doing so, I was a victim to the societal timeline and got myself in a 10-year narcissistic marriage because I had to be married by 30. My career was coming. I graduated from beauty college, and then I needed the husband, and then I needed the house, and then I needed that, and then I needed the kids, and then I needed the life, because society says. And when you go out and you kind of put yourself in this vibration of I need and I have to have and I need to go ahead and get going on what I need to get going, you get yourself in a vibration to attract in that vibrational match, whatever vibrational match you're in. When you're in a vibrational match and saying, I'm good single, I'm good alone, I know my worth, I'm okay waiting, you bring in somebody who is just as serious as you are about making sure, about being worth the investment, about not playing games, about wanting to make sure that you guys will actually be able to have a connection past intimacy, past just the physical, because the physical is easy. This is easy. Anybody can do it. Any fool can do it. Anybody can do it with anything. I mean, it's easy. But the intimacy, the connection, the partnership, that is where true lasting energy starts to build. But that takes time. Can't slap it together. Ever. Okay. Let's do some oracle, and then we'll move on to couples, partners, partnerships. I got my two go-tos. I kind of oscillate. It's this or that. I don't have many oracles when it comes to love. They're okay. I got this and that. I kind of steer more towards self-improvement, higher self, healing messages. All right. Love oracle for single Cappies. Cappies. Capricorns. What else does Capricorn need to know? Single Capricorns. Hi, friend. Okay. Capricorns. Anything I missed for single Caps? Oops. One time through this deck. That's it. Not much. That's good. Very good. Okay. All right. Storm warning. Between the lines, we've got party, fear, fated meeting, truth. Okay. Unexpected romantic feelings, intuition. Okay. So, if you have any sort of uneasy feelings towards anybody, this is your intuition guiding you to really get to know somebody on a deeper level, to really make sure that you're dealing with somebody in their true, authentic vibration. You can feel it. Vibration in authenticity is the purest form of vibration somebody can give off, and you can tell. We've got truth back here as well. We've got truth back here as well. So this is about you really taking your time to get to know somebody, to ease your stress, to not create more drama by you rushing anything. I've got fated meeting, romantic feelings coming out here. I feel like you're definitely not shy to putting yourself out there. You're not the type of person who is a complete and total recluse, to just staying in and kind of hoping and waiting that, you know, love will find you, right? You're not shy to putting yourself out there and being open to the potential of something coming in. But you are being guided here to really listen to that gut feeling. And not everybody has intuition as sharp as it should be if you're not tending to it and nurturing it. So I won't guide you to say, trust your intuition, because if your analytical thinking brain or your ego are more prevalent, then you're going to need to more focus on those gut feelings and the vibrations, right? These are like, you know, that kind of flutter or a sign or a synchronicity or something here, right? There's some sort of chance happening that's going to guide you towards or away. And this is where you're really going to kind of bring in either lessons or potential. If it arrives in clarity, okay, if it arrives in clarity, it is meant for you. I will let you know this. If you're more confused, there is probably a lesson there. If you're confused about this person, if you're confused about the singles that they're giving off, if you're really feeling like this person is playing games with you, or they're not being completely honest, or they could be holding some things back, or your gut feeling is giving you the notion that you're not being told the entireties, or they're, you know, maybe telling you half truths or missing information, you're really trying to avoid a lot of wasted time, wasted energy. And the best way to do that is to just take your time, just to go slow as possible. There's no rush. There's nobody with a checkered flag, you know, outside at the end of every path you're on, waving it at you, going, hurry up, come on, we're all waiting, we're all here, where are you? Nobody's doing that. Time is an illusion. Get off of that societal time clock, and be confident in that. That's perfectly okay. And I think you are. I think you're comfortable there. And don't let anybody rush you by saying, oh, well, I got this by 30 and this by 35 or this by, 28 or whatever these arbitrary numbers that people throw out at you. If somebody's rushing you into anything, that is a lesson. That's you being told to really watch this person. Watch the people who follow very closely. Okay, let's look at partnered Capricorns. If you're in a relationship, situationship, partnership, whatever. If you are in a partnership, a relationship, situationship, or whatever, and you're having issues with your person or people, no judgment, this is for you. If you are not having issues, you can watch if you want. You can send it to somebody. You may think it helps. All right, here we go. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Switch that energy around as needed. We're already We're already freaking the heck out. Okay, here we go. Freaking the heck out. Okay. Oh, that's better. Me encanta. Muchos más. All right. Relationships, partnerships, situationships, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And again, if anything does not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world. Check your other placements. All right. Two of Swords came out. What do my beautiful Capricorns need to know? What's that you position for partnership situations, relationships? What's that you position? Yeah. Duh. Okay. We've got the World card, 3 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Could have a potential for somebody still having some past lingering crap coming up again. The Lovers card, Gemini energy out here. The Lovers card is, yes, this is a divine union, a partnership, a major choice, a major decision, but that major choice is Adam, Eve, and the snake. Okay, the snake. So somebody here may feel like there is some reason that somebody could be holding on to somebody from the past. We could have somebody being held on to from the past. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is casual dating. This is going out, partying, having a good time. The World card is closed cycles, okay? What crosses or complements? That's a possibility. Okay, let's see. What else? There's the Devil and the 3 of Swords. What crosses or complements Capricorns? Crosses or complements Capricorns? Crosses or complements Capricorns? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. New deck. Gotta wake it up. All right, here we go. And there it is. All right. Crosses or complements Capricorn. 9 of Cups. We've got a wish fulfillment. Again. 4 of Pentacles, Star card. Strength and the 7 of Wands. So either somebody here feels very intensely passionate about your partnership, or they're operating on the side, on the slide. Okay. I keep cutting. And the 2 of Wands is the grass is greener. We've got competition. Okay. What's the best that can be achieved? What's the best that can be achieved? 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. What's the best that can be achieved? Interesting. Okay. 6 of Swords. Healing, talking, apologies. Okay. All right, Knight of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. So I definitely feel like there's hard work needing to be done. There could be an indication of somebody either living a bit more independently than they should, and there's a partner in either you or your partner are unhappy about someone going out a little bit too much, or having a little bit too much fun, or getting a little too much attention. For some of you, you absolutely know that this person is out doing single type behavior while they're in a connection and a partnership. For some of you, all that other back energy just says something nefarious is happening. What's the foundation? Give me the foundation. Please tell me the foundation. What's the foundation? What's the foundation? The reason for this reading? I have a gray hair in my... It is really thick and bright. I thought there was like a string in my hair. It's gray. What's the foundation? It's in my peripheral, like bright. Okay. Ace of Cups. Ah! 2 of Wands, Moon. Everything at the bottom is icky. It's icky. Ace of Pentacles, somebody taking advantage of opportunity, right? Trying to get away with something, being bored, discontented, taking on the burden of a really kind of shady type of behavior here, acting as if, you know, they've got something better going on. They've got something better going on. The Ace of Cups is many things. This is a reboot to a partnership, a connection, a brand new beginning of a relationship. This is self-love. This is somebody focusing on themselves. What's the past energy? I mean, on the surface, everything looks great. The Two of Wands, again, I'm just leaving it out here. I'm just going to leave it out here. Past energy. King of Swords. Somebody here is non-emotional, but there's a lot of emotions on the table. A lot of emotions on the table here. Nine of Wands, Magician, Eight of Swords at the bottom. Okay. So it does feel to me as if somebody here is, you know, in a partnership, in a connection, but behind the scenes, they are acting shady. They are pretending and behaving as if they are single, right? This is the type of person whom, you know, you're surprised to hear that they're married, or you have no idea that they're in a relationship or that they have kids, right? They never talk about it. They never mention it. They never say a word. On the surface, it appears as if, you know, you have a really good, solid connection and partnership. But if you were to go out with this person, they're like, who is this? Oh. Okay. Two of Pentacles at the bottom. What's the future outcome? Three of Swords. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. What's the future outcome? What's the future outcome for this? Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. All right. Here's the Queen of Swords, Three of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So, okay. So the future is there is a conversation that comes up. Okay. So maybe you're out and about with your person and there's a harsh truth of somebody saying, you know, you realizing that, you know, you're not even a presence in this person's life. This is somebody who has, you know, really kind of concealed the fact that they even have a partnership or a connection. We've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords out here. This is a connection, but these are very independent people in a partnership. The King and Queen of Swords, yes, they are together, but you wouldn't know this. They live very separate lives. They have very independent ways of thinking, operating, doing, right? They even have separate friend groups. The families never get together. This is a very separate togetherness. It's a separate togetherness, and it's kind of gone on this way for quite some time. And I feel like there's almost this energy of people around y'all, like having no idea that y'all are in a marriage, having no idea you're in a partnership. Interesting. Queen of Pentacles, Star card. I mean, like, there is, okay. So I do see a conversation potentially happening where y'all may work it out and say, look, I want to be more of a presence in your life. I want people to be more aware. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups being way more aware. Star card with the marriage card, right? Putting a lot of attention and focus on the fact that there is something here, making major changes and standing your ground about this happening. The Temperance card is a very harmonious, balanced, loving, you know, giving, loving, compassionate relationship. I feel like there is an intense focus to make this known and to make it known that, like, now. Ten of Pentacles at the bottom too. Marriage, solidarity, right? A total upheaval to the way things have gone so far. Like, you're needing more security. Look at this. Two of Cups, Four of Cups. People are going to know about me, and I mean, like, right now. All of this, this confusion about who's this person, or not knowing if you even are in a relationship, if you're in a partnership, this separate togetherness. I feel like there's a conversation that's going to be had. And I feel like you're kind of wanting there to be more of a unity, more of a union, more of a public, more of a publicly known. Yeah, y'all want to be more publicly known. Interesting. That's interesting. Huh. I like it. I like when the readings are different. All right, because my cards be saying a lot of the same stories because the message is pretty genuine. I mean, take your time, get to know somebody, build on, a solid footing. Take your time to heal. All right, let's look at, but that was interesting. It's almost like you're a separate togetherness. There's a conversation coming where that's going to change. That's all going to change. And I do feel like your person is on board. Your person is on board. They may just, we all get into these routines and we get settled into the way things are. But there's this harsh realization. The Three of Swords is like a harsh truth of just, oh my God, I've been with this person for this many years, this many months, this long, and his entire world exists and no one knows I'm in it, or her entire life happens and I'm never a part of any of it. Right. And you guys have this like realization when you start to try to meld lives. It's like, oh my gosh, this is wild. Nobody knows who the heck we even are. Hand of Cards, addictions coming out. Like it's difficult to kind of change routines and shift and behavioral patterns, right? Like you're going to have to like redo your scheduling, the way you think about making plans. This is a conscious effort to include, to be more inclusive. Some people do this. Now, I think my ex-husband would have been very happy if we had extremely separate lives. All right, let's see here. What else do Capricorn placements in a partnership need to know? What else do they need to know? Dragonfly, yeah. We've got some evolution happening in the partnership. We've got this call for change. We've got photograph coming out. Making new memories. Okay, this is perfect. Yeah, because the way you guys did things before, you're knowing now about, I don't like how we set this up. And everybody kind of being aware and being on the same page. Yeah, we built this life this way, but it's not working anymore. It's not working for me anymore. I would like to change. I would like to evolve, right? Finding out things coming to light, things changing from the way it was in the past, making things different going forward. So there's a lot of hurt here. There's a lot of it's a painful realization whenever you're understanding that, you put together this entire life with this person, but it wasn't done together. It was it feels more like a business partnership than a romantic partnership. And I think you're trying to shift things in a better direction here. I've also got date coming out, setting a date, planning, trying to get back out there, showing the world, look, this is who we actually are. Yes, I've always been married. Yes, we've had separate lives. Things were different. Now they're this way, right? Moving on, receiving what you need, progress, moving forward, building a better foundation, really enjoying one another, becoming the oneness, that union. We've got you stopping the patterns and stopping the separation, stopping the separateness, not doing the separate anymore, starting to build a more of a oneness, rebuilding, working on making this more of a oneness for the foundation of your partnership. I mean, this is true ascension, going on to the new phase, learning, expanding, Healthy, cute. Okay. It's just having a tough conversation. This is a tough realization when, you know, I've done this. If you're in a relationship long enough and you kind of get going and you settle up and you feel comfortable and you set these routines and you kind of go with life, sometimes you even build a life so big and heavy that it can't possibly have room for anything else, right? And so you both kind of could be moving in different directions. I often see this, you know, when it's basically like two ships passing in the night. You know, you're in a relationship. Sometimes, what if one of you works days and one of you works nights? You know, y'all have completely different relationships. Y'all could have a conversation about, you know, one of us needs to change. In order for us to be in a union, in a partnership, one or the both of us needs to talk about, you know, maybe shifting our lives so that we can have more of a oneness, more of a partnership, more of a union. You feel too separate from your person. And this happens. You know, everything works when it works, and then all of a sudden it doesn't. And this happens. This is life, constantly changing, constantly evolving. And I know Capricorn's very earth, very settled, very grounded, very happy about routines and structure and functionality. But, you know, joy and happiness are ever evolving. And the only constant in life is change. And we need to adapt and we need to evolve, and that's life. That's just life. And if you're sitting stagnant, I worry for you. I worry for the stagnation. You know, things that sit stagnant, you think of things that are in stagnation, and this is when, you know, things kind of grow over. You think of mold, you think of like that stale smell. You think of atrophy in muscles. I mean, nothing good comes from stagnation. Nothing good comes from like just kind of sitting and functioning, right? Evolution is a beautiful part of life. Time to get up on it. Okay. All right, Capricorns, that was your June reading. And at this point in the month, we are looking back on the month of June. I have a lot more solidity coming up in the future. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I will have the final 2 zodiacs coming up probably in the next couple days. I'm going to go ahead and take a little break, jump on another platform. I'm going live on all kinds of other platforms, so check my description box for that link tree. Scroll all the way to the bottom. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and here. Hit that notification bell here on YouTube to catch me every time I come live and when I'm energetically called or drawn. For now, in the future, I got a schedule coming. Yay. So I keep evolving and I keep changing and I keep growing because it's beautiful. And this is how you truly reach the potential of what you're meant to be. More to come on that. Until next time, if you're interested in the personal reading, all that information is in that description box, in that link tree. And I'm running 30% off right now because I've been doing this for 3 years. So as a gift to everyone, 30% off my personal readings. Go to my website to get that booked with me and let me know if you have any questions. I will see y'all very soon. All the love, light, abundance, and positive vibes you can possibly stand. Take care. Bye.